Hey Roses, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the very first episode of The Sims 4, The Livingston Legacy. Alright you guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Sensational and we are doing a brand new Let's Play, or rather a legacy challenge. I have never done a legacy challenge before. I've never even been able to complete one. I always try it and then first two tries I give up, but this time I feel like I want to do something. I want to have a family that is big and that grows and just, I really want to branch out and go to like 10 generations. And I've never done that before. So I feel like this is my big opportunity to shine. So the sim that we are looking at right now, her name is Sasha Livingston. Sasha comes from a very big family, you guys. Sasha comes from a huge family. I wouldn't say like huge, but she comes from a big family. We have her dad here, Weston Livingston and Annette. Weston and Annette met when they were in high school, and they have been inseparable ever since. Together, Weston and Annette have 4 children. They have Blake, Isaiah, Trace, and Sasha. Blake had a girlfriend when he was in college, and she had a fatal accident. Drinking and driving, she ended up in the hospital and she was on life support. She ended up dying. So Blake has been like pretty heartbroken ever since. His brother, however, Isaiah, got married to his girlfriend Lucille, and together they have a daughter called Krista. And then this is her teenage brother Trace, who is in high school right now. Trace is in a little bit of some trouble right now because he has been doing drugs and has been getting, into problems with gangs and stuff like that. And his parents are trying so hard with him, but right now they're old and they don't really have the time to deal with all of this. And Sasha, the reason why Sasha wants to start her own legacy is because Sasha wants to take a step back from everything. She was technically raising her teenage brother because mom and dad just couldn't handle it anymore. And she just got sick and tired of constantly telling her brother, look, you need to ease up. You have these friends, they're not good for you. You need to kind of ease up from these people that you are you are familiarizing yourself with. You need to distance yourself from them. But Trace doesn't want to listen. Trace want to do Trace. Trace want to go to parties, drink alcohol, do drugs, pop Molly, do cannabis, and just, while out. And his sister is just not, we're just not having that. And, he doesn't listen to Blake. He feels like Blake is too much of a goody two shoes. When Blake is not, because I think he thinks Blake is a goody two shoes because Blake went to university and all of that. And so Blake has a strong head on his shoulders. However, Trace is the problem that nobody wants to take over. Nobody wants to have to handle or deal with Trace. So Sasha personally was just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I need to distance myself from all of this. And by doing that, I want to start my own family. I want to be able to have kids. I want to show them that there's a life outside of all of this drama. And the best place for me to do that is completely away from you guys. So she left Oasis Springs and came all the way here to Windenburg on a whim. And on a whim, I meant she saw an advert for a plot of land that was selling on a secluded island, and she bought the plot of land. However, there are commercial lots. There are commercial lots nearby. And so she is the only person that lives here. There are no neighbors, no one to come and bother us, but there are commercial lots. Down here, we have a community garden. So I guess she can come down here and do a couple things, maybe grab a couple fruits and vegetables whenever she feels like. Over here, we have a laundromat slash cafe, so she can come down here whenever she needs to do her laundry. And if she does need, a nice little drink at the coffee house, she can go ahead and do that. I need to rotate this lot so that faces the dock here. Down here is a little flower shop. We don't know who owns the flower shop, but it's a little flower shop down here. And then over here, we have a bowling alley. So we are hoping that, to come down here a few times, maybe get a couple of drinks, and just kind of enjoy ourselves. So this is basically all that's going on this island right here. I also wanted to use the tool mod and kind of put some stuff down here on the beach, you know, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But so far, so be it. She has this whole big plot up here for herself, and this is where she is going to be living. She has no money, and she refuses to ask her parents for money, so that is something. We are broke right now, you guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom around here and see if we can put our hands on our first piece of cash, because technically right now we do not have any money. Zero simoleons, as you guys can see. So I'm hoping that maybe there is something here that we can collect so we can at least have some sort of a money. And so far all I'm seeing is something to dig. I'm not seeing any crops or anything that are ready, and we are technically in the summer, so I'm not sure if the crops that usually grow around these here parts are in season, and they're currently growing up. So we are a little bit low on the funds. We are not just a little bit low on the funds, we are a whole lot of low on the funds. I'm not sure if we should come down here, what we should do if we do come down here. Because there's not really anything that we can do much down here, to be quite honest. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and visit mom and dad. I do want to go ahead and change the house that I placed them in because it's just a little bit too ginormous. They live in Oasis Springs in this huge house, and I was supposed to change the house and I didn't. So we're gonna actually go ahead and travel and visit them, and while we're there we're actually gonna go ahead and change their house, and I will let you guys know, or I'll show you guys the house once I've changed it. Alrighty, you guys, so this is where she grew up. This is the house that she grew up in. Oh my gosh, what is, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. My phone. What? All right, so this is the house that she grew up in. It is pretty massive. She has had a good childhood, as I have told you guys before. And so we're going to go ahead and knock on the door, and from there I'll be able to show you guys what the house looks like. This is her mom and dad outside. We could have literally said hi to them, but we're gonna knock on the door, and they have welcomed us into the humble abode. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys starting from the bottom floor up. So they did have their own movie theater, which was massive. I don't see why they needed to have such a huge theater in their house, but they did have a huge movie theater. They have a nice little bar here. They have a pretty dining area, living room area where mom and dad just love to spend their time. The kitchen, which is quite small in a big house like this. And then over here we have their living area, more likely where they would sit and watch TV and stuff. These are the bedrooms up here and the gym. Of course, they have a home gym. They also have this room right here, which was, I think this was Blake's room. And then this was, no, I think this was Blake's room. And this was more of, this is Trace's room because he's more artsy and into graffiti and all of that stuff. So his parents did allow him to graffiti the walls a little bit and so on. And this was Sasha's room. Anyways, so this is the house, you guys. This is the house. They do have stuff outside for whenever the grandkids come over, and it's a pretty huge place. It's a huge, huge home. We're gonna go ahead, however, and just talk to Trace and just, you know, so Dad has been telling us that Trace has been doing a little bit of some things that he's not really approving of, but we're gonna go ahead and kind of have a little bit of a conversation with Trace because we want to know, like, Trace, what's going on with you? The company, we're going to talk about the company because basically she just heard that Trace has been hanging around at the bar with some really bad where the hell are they going? Okay. So basically he told his son, how about we go upstairs and do a little bit of exercise together? Oh, that is so cute. They are actually exercising together. Where's mom? Where is mom? I did see her earlier. Oh, she's down here enjoying good old music. We're gonna go ahead and give her a heartfelt compliment. Oh, Lord, girl. We should have had the kleptomaniac trait because we would have come here and we would have stolen some stuff. Why would you steal stuff from your parents? Oh my God, that is so horrible. Okay, she's kind of enjoying the music. It is taking us a year and a day to get over there to mom, but eventually we're gonna get there. It's a huge house, like I told you guys. So she's coming in here. She's saying, "Mom, Trace is getting out of hand. Are you guys gonna send him to boarding school or something? Like, this is getting out of hand. Every day I'm hearing something about Trace and I really cannot deal with it anymore." And her mom is just not having. She's just like, "Why don't you just stay out of Trace's life?" See, this is the thing. She has babied Trace so much. She literally has babied Trace so much that right now he thinks that it is okay to do as he wants. We're gonna do a little bit of fishing. I forgot they had a pond out here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a little bit of some fishing. Try to get some fish. She's like, "You know what, Mom? I need to clear my head because obviously you guys are not taking this situation seriously." And her mom is just like, "Honey, do you see how old I am? I will not kill myself over a child that does not want to listen. It's his life. At the end of the day, he's going to be the one that has to live with the circumstances. He's the one that's going to have to live with the choices that he makes." So with that being said, I really don't care. At this point, his mom is so over it. She doesn't care what Trace does. And it's quite sad that Trace is not like pulling his socks up. Dad is trying to instill some stuff in him though. I can see because they both do a lot of stuff together. As you can see, he's literally walking behind his dad. They're going in the room talking to mom and stuff like that. And she's just like, "You know what? I need to clear my head. I need to go out to the pond and try to catch a fish or something." So that's what we're going to be doing. We need to make some money. And she is struggling, but she refuses. She absolutely refuses to tell her mom and dad, "Hey, Mom and Dad, you know that piece of land I bought, there's not a house on it." So I don't know if maybe we should like spend some time here at Mom and Dad for a little bit, or maybe we should scout out any potential men that we see walking up this way. Richard or Connor? Let's give Richard here a respectful introduction. She's going to come over here and talk to Richard. We do need to kind of scope out any potential men that we can start off our legacy with. Can you please? Can you stop fishing and go talk to Richard? We caught us a fish that is 20 simoleons. Oh, our first 20 simoleons, you guys. Our first 20 simoleons. Richard actually looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and talk about the hot temperature. Who is this? Leo Chase. Let's give Leo a friendly introduction. Oh, I have an earache. Go ahead and give him a friendly introduction. You're letting him get away. Okay, actually he's not getting away because he's actually on his way over here. Okay, so we're gonna chat it up with this guy here for a little bit. Leo Chase. Let's go ahead and talk about the sunny weather with Leo. Why is he barefooted? Give him a heartfelt compliment. We're not going to mention our pleasure-seeking nature. Not right now. Not right now. Let's be friendly and let's get to know him. He seems quite interesting. Even though he doesn't have shoes on his feet, maybe he just feels like walking around without shoes right now. Let's ask him about his career. You want to know if he has a job. Let's ask this guy if he's single. Ask if single. We need to know the preferences of these guys as well. Don't want to be running around. Let's go romance. Ask this one if he's single. Sasha wants to hang out with you all day. Oh, he wants to know what I'm doing. He's a loner. Sasha learned that Leo is a stay-at-home dad. Sasha learned that Richard is married to Marianne. And that Sasha learned that Leo is married to Sarah. Oh my god, okay. Everybody's married and coupled up. And I just hate to see a sad sim. But, is this Blake? Blake! Oh my gosh, it's Blake, you guys. Tell an engaging story. We're gonna run up here, we're gonna be like, "Bro, did you not see me calling you?" Because, like, he just walked by us. I didn't even know that was him. He's just, like, walking by like he doesn't even... See, I told you guys, he's like a goody two-shoes. He feels like he's better than people. Blake. I feel like him... That's why him and his sister doesn't really have that much of a good relationship. Because it's just, like... He always tries to act like he's better than him. Look at that. Look at that. Did you see him just walk away from us like he doesn't know that we're calling him and like we don't exist? That is exactly the kind of attitude That is the reason why Sasha has decided to live her life away from the family, because we got family members out here acting like they better than us. So that is why she is taking a step back from the whole family thing and just kind of doing her own little vibe, you know? And yeah, that's exactly what that is. Blake has the tendency to act like he's better than her, and even though she has spoken to Blake on numerous occasions about his attitude, um, Blake doesn't want to hear it because Blake is just like, "You're my younger sister. I don't want to hear anything from you." You know, he's just that disrespectful type. So she's just gonna go ahead and collect these couple of things that she needs to collect, and then we're gonna head back to our home lot. We did find, okay, we have 140 now. Hopefully maybe we can afford a tent or something. So if she gets, oh, she found $100 frog. Oh, the good heavens are good to us. The Lord is good. The celestial crown is one thing I wish that people would make a mod of. So if any modders eventually come across this video, can somebody mod the celestial crown to be smaller that we can actually slot gems into it? And if we could slot more than one gem into the celestial crown, that would be nice as well. Like if we could slot more than one of these gems in. She found a $30 frog, so we're going to go ahead and breed frog with bullseye frog. Now we have $200 frogs. You know what? Because if we breed these two together, we can constantly get 100 simoleons every time. So we have 190. We're going to sell these because they aren't really of any value to us right now. So we're going to go ahead and sell them. So we have 232 simoleons right now. I don't know if we can afford a tent. Hopefully we can. I'm not even sure I want her to go home. Actually, we're not going to let her go home tonight. We're kind of going to stay here because we honestly don't have a place to lay our heads tonight, and she's not really in the mood to go telling her parents what she's going through. So she's just going to lie and say that she's, you know, are those butterflies? Oh, what is going on in this bush? Oh. She's just gonna lie and basically tell her parents that she is literally just trying to spend some time with them before she goes back to her home. So that is the lie that we're gonna fabricate just so that things can work out. Okay, I see that somebody has been out here cooking a lot of stuff. Don't go do that. We've got grilled plantains. We also have chicken chimichurri skewers. Let's go ahead and grab a serving of this because, honey, somebody was cooking. Somebody was cooking out here. So let's go ahead and grab us a serving of this good old food. And maybe we could take a nice little swim in the pool. Is the moon out? Why is that giving off such a weird light back here? Is that the moon? I don't even know if it's a moon at this. It's like 9:31. Oh, it must be the moon. I'm like, why is it giving off such a weird light? All right, you guys, she is eating, and then maybe what we're gonna have her do after she's done eating is she can probably come out here and get in this hot tub for a little bit. Mom and Dad still have these plants out here, and they're not really ready yet, because if they were ready, we would actually come here and harvest something, but they're not really ready. So let's have her eat that meal, get in the hot tub a little bit. I don't think the hot tub helps with hygiene, does it? It actually seems to be helping with hygiene. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna attempt to see if we can sleep in the bed. I know that when when you sleep at your parents' houses, that they kind of like tell you gotta go. So let's try and sleep upstairs and see what's gonna happen, if they're gonna tell us that it's inappropriate and whatever, because I still don't understand why, if it's my family, that I can't sleep in their house. I just don't get it. EA is really stupid about that. Okay, I don't see anybody rushing over to tell us that we can't sleep here, so I will see you guys in the morning when she wakes up. Alrighty, you guys, it is 8:03 a.m. and she has just woken up from her slumber. We're gonna go ahead and use the bathroom really quickly. I know this is quite sad that we have to be doing this. What was she gonna do? Go dancing? Girl, no. Come and do what you gotta do. You gotta do stuff really quickly. Go and do that. Wash your face and brush your teeth. Yeah, wash your face. Go wash your face, brush your teeth. That is a mod, by the way. We're not going to Black Spire Outpost for a while, so just kind of ease off of that for a little bit, Leo. But she's gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna come downstairs and try to Ooh, child, it's who's grilling? Who's really grilling something again? Mom, are you serious? It is like a trash den down here, and you are seriously out here grilling up more food. I swear, she loves to cook. She loves to cook. Her mom loves to cook. Where did she put the food? She brought it in here. We're gonna go ahead and grab a serving of these things right here. Let's also go into the game options, and I need to check autonomy because she's doing her own thing and she's pissing me off. Okay, go ahead, girl. Come down here and grab you some of these. And then we're gonna go ahead and breed frog again. So let's breed frog with bullseye frog. And let's get that 100 simoleons right here. Let's also talk to Dad a little bit. Let's talk about the sunny weather and just kind of have a conversation with him. He's like, honey, I didn't even know that you stayed here. And she's like, yeah, Dad, remember that one guy that I went to school with? You know, he's been lately just calling me a lot and I've been trying to avoid him, and so I just thought that maybe I would I would stay here for a bit. And her dad is of course like, baby girl, this used to be our house, so you can stay here if you want. We're not technically trying to stay here, we're just trying to look at Mr. Goody Two Shoes that is too good for the family. Do y'all see every time he passes by the house, but he has never once made an attempt to come inside because he feels he is too good for the family. How you too good for a family that brought you to where you were, to where you are right now? Like, he is doing a little bit too much. Blake is the exact reason why Sasha doesn't even want to like interact with the family, because he is just too full of himself, you guys. Anyways, we kind of need to go because I don't want her to stay in this neighborhood for too long. We need to switch it up a little bit. Oh, there are some things that we can collect, so we're gonna collect things before we leave. I think she just got a sentiment with her Zeri. So we'll check that sentiment out a little bit, but right now I kind of want her to just collect these things and leave the neighborhood. We're just gonna dip. Like, I'm not planning to stay here. Blake is irritating me. Harvest these lemons. Harvest this sage so we have something to plant. Or we're not gonna be able to plant anything for the first couple of episodes because I really want to sell this stuff so she can at least have a roof over her head or something. Let us harvest this sage here. All right, you guys, we have just arrived back at home, and I was able to sell some of the stuff that she had, and we have 493 simoleons right now. I don't know if that is going to even get us anything that we need right now. Let's go ahead and just kind of pull the mailbox to the front of the lot right here. Like I said, I don't know what we can buy, but we're going to go ahead and see what exactly we can get. Can we afford some shelter? 470 for this tent right here. This is a pretty cute tent. And we also have this easy camper tent here, which is 420. That is like the cheapest tent right now, but I think maybe we should get her this one because it's like a house in a box. So we'll go ahead and get that, and we only have 23 simoleons to our name right now. But she does have some lemons and some sage in her backpack, so we're gonna go ahead and and just kind of plant those. Frog's ready yet? Okay, we can breed frog with bullseye frog, and we are able to sell that one here and make some money from that. So we have 130 simoleons. Let's go back into build mode and let's see if we can buy something else. So we do have shelter and some kind of entertainment, because I think you can read a book from inside of that, like a magazine or something. So she will need an area to pee, but I think there's a pee pee bush somewhere around here, so she will be able to use the pee pee bush. We do need to have a shower. Oh, child, we can't even afford a shower. Um, and we can't afford no food either. We can't afford a mini fridge. We can't afford the chip shelf. Can we afford the chip shelf? The chip. This is a grocery thing. Let's see what this does. I want to see what this does. Oh my God, Jesus. She have to buy food from this thing. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all, look. I can't. We have to sell that back. We lost 10 simoleons, but no big deal. Better than nothing. Okay, can you water these? Because they look pretty dry. Okay, so she's going to water them. And then when we're done, we're going to come down. Who is this? Sinbad Shadowclaw. I don't know what he off to. He just looked mysterious as hell. And let's come down here and collect some stuff as well. This first episode is a little bit dry, but that's because we need to make some money, honey. And legacy challenges don't go easy. I went with matriarchy, and then I also went with like the firstborn female is gonna be the heir, and she is, yeah. So the firstborn female is gonna be the heir in that kind of situation, and it's strictly that only females that are natural born by the mother can have can have the title of heir, basically. Are there any other things around here that we can harvest? You can come and dig for this. All right, so I'm hoping that things pick up for her life pretty soon, because one thing I would hate is for her parent to actually like come over or say that they're visiting, and then they realize that she is not living as she is stating that she's living. So that's why she's not really going to be inviting nobody to come over, because like what are they going to come over to, like we don't really have anything for them to like say they're going to come over. The Humor and Hijinks Festival is in town. I do love the city living festivals. I feel like they are just very inclusive and stuff. We have the bullseye, and then we have the eggplant frog. We can't breed any frogs yet. So let's go ahead and sell these two for 48. We're going to sell this because every time I open this, it's always less. And we're going to sell this. I wish we could sell these earbuds, bro. But I think this gives her fun, doesn't it? My neighbor swears the food at the Humor and Hijinks Festival is to die for. Do you want to come see if he's right or not? Dad, we're actually not going to go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival because well, not as you can see, but as we don't really have the money to do that. Let me check and see if any of her things are going up, like her fun or something. You would think, oh, okay, so her fun is going up. I'm assuming her fun is going up from the music that she's listening to. I am hoping this dude, it creeps me out. Like, he just looks so creepy with the hood up. Okay, so she's enjoying a little music in her headphones. These are really good. They're like little AirPods. Um, yes, enjoy that music. And her fun is going up. Oh, this is pretty nice. I haven't even paid much attention to those, to be quite honest. I don't pay enough attention to the AirPod thingies that they do give us. So I'm glad that I have those, because then I can actually now, let her have some sort of fun. We have a new frog, a heart frog. We're gonna sell this $10 frog. Sell these two parts here. And what is this? Alcron, let's sell that for 10. We have 394 simoleons, you guys. Let's rush back over here to the lot. There is a peepee bush somewhere here. Let's go ahead and pee like a champion in that. She's gonna go ahead and look for frogs right there. And we're gonna go ahead and see what we can. Who the hell is this? There is a guy standing in front of our mailbox. I don't know what his intentions are, what he wants. Can we afford a grill or something? Can we afford a grill? Okay, we can't afford a grill. Nope, that's not gonna happen. What can we afford? We can afford a cooler. So I guess we'll buy a cooler. Make it green. And is there anything else that we can afford? Can we afford a shower? I don't think we can. No, child, we cannot, because the shower is 335 simoleons, and I can't skip out on food. We can afford a sink though, but I just kind of feel like it's unrealistic to even have a sink. You know what I'm trying to say? This one is functional off-grid. It's like a jar face thingy. So we're gonna use that, and can't afford a tub either. What else would you need? Can't afford a refrigerator. Okay, we'll just kind of stay out of this for a little bit because I don't know. Let's see what we can do with this thing here. So we can basically wash our face, we can wash our hands, we can brush our teeth, and we can get water to drink. All right, that sounds pretty good. I guess she's just gonna have to drink water for dinner tonight because we have no money, you guys, and we're gonna have to be ending off this part pretty soon. Her fun, however, is up all the way, and that is because of the AirPods, which I'm really grateful for. Let's go ahead and turn this music off. So her fun has gone up. She's gonna go ahead and drink some water. Oh, the water kind of helps with her hunger. Let's go ahead and drink some more water, child. Oh Lord, the amount of water this girl gonna have to drink. It doesn't even help that much, y'all. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. And I will see you guys in the morning, or rather, I'm gonna end off this part right here with her sleeping in the tent. I will catch up with you guys on the next episode, but as of right now, we are gonna have to go ahead and say goodbye until next time. Bye, guys.